Hi, everybody. So, just want to do an update on former President Duterte. Ayan po. I'm just going to mix English and Tagalog. So, just bear with me. We have seen today, we have seen Duterte first court appearance at the ICC, in Hague, Netherlands. So what I wanna do is I wanna, kind of give you the background, the judges, the prosecutor, and then and give you my opinion. The what I think, it's gonna be. Just for clarification, I'm not a lawyer. This is just my humble opinion based on 30 years of watching politics. So, anyway, uh, so we have seen today. We have seen that you know the 31st appearance, and then we also have seen Sarah, the daughter, Sarah Duterte was there, and with Harry Roque. He's a lawyer. I think he's also kind of. He's not the lead lawyer, but he's one of the lawyer that they consulted. And then also I think I have a picture. Here you go. There's a picture here. On the right is Sarah Duterte with what's Harry Roque. Used to be a congressman, Harry Roque, and then the other half is the picture of Senator Robin Padilla. He was a former movie star, now a senator of the Philippines. That's only happened in the Philippines, I think. We have a actor who become a president, actually a very good president, Ronald Reagan here in the U.S. But in the Philippines, we have so many. Anyway, so what I just want to kind of bring back the how it all started, and then the complaint. By the way, maybe I should point out this is what the big punch of Duterte lawyer to the court. This is what the lawyer said. Uh, Former Secretary Major Dia. He's a very good lawyer. I know that he was a very good lawyer. He's also executive secretary to President Duterte. I believe they were good friends way back. And then this is the first time I heard him kind of defending Duterte. He's the lead lawyer, and this is what he said to the court when given a chance to address. He said he slammed his arrest in Manila and as a pure simple kidnapping. He used the word kidnapping. He said Duterte was denied all access to the legal recourse in the country of his citizens, and this is all the nature of a political score settling. So what happened was I have seen the video clip. We have seen the video clip of Duterte was arrested. He was in Hong Kong, flying back home to Philippines, and then was met by the authority, and then they arrest him and then put him in in a holding area at the Billimore Air Base. And then over there, just like I've seen, like there's so many. I mean, they try to arrest a 79-year-old, and they send in like a battalion of police. Just think about it. So we have seen the commotion. Of course, the family was upset, and the lead police leading the person who was arresting Duterte was General Torre. I mean, I have no problem with with what he's doing, because I understand that he's just doing his job, but people was saying that he was not very un-Filipino, disrespectful, arrogant. This is what I was hearing from the people, of course, from Duterte supporter. One thing that I didn't, maybe my only critic will be why would they deny Duterte the for the other family to see him, because they would not let Sarah Duterte come into that holding room. Also, other lawyer, they would not let other people in. Basically, they just whoever was with Duterte at that time. That's the only person they were were allowed to be with him. Uh, no more new person. So that was the also like I said on my previous video, I was shocked to see that everything happened so fast. And they arrest him, put it in the in that holding room, and then after that they get a private plane and then rush him over, flew him out. In less than 12 hours, he's gone. So and then according to Harry Roque, they have broke the rules or the law because supposed to be when they serve the warrant, they should give him a chance to be processed by a court, and then if the court say, okay, everything look good, you're okay to go, and then they can extradite former President Duterte to the Hague, Netherlands. But they did not do that. They were rushing everything. That's why Medidia was saying this is a kidnapping case, and a lot of Duterte supporter was saying this is almost like a kidnapping case. So I just want to give the viewer, what's going on, and then yeah, okay. So I think I have one of the comment here. Maybe I can pull one out. Is this the one? No, that's not. Oh, let's bring BBM. What BBM has said. BBM was saying in Tagalog. So we're gonna be using English Tagalog here. Sa laban kontra droga at krimen, hindi natin kailangan dumaan sa madugong solusyon. Walang maniniwala na ang solusyon sa krimen at droga ay pumatay ng libong-libong kapwang Pilipino. Hindi tama yan. Ang tanong paraan para tiyakin ang kapayapaan at kaayusan ay sa pamamagitan ng maamis na batas. Yan ang ng message ni ang release message ni BBM. Ay tama din, kasi in here in the US we have to do exactly like that. But Philippines is in a different situation. So medyo mahirap maintindihan if you're not from the Philippines. If you're here in state, you say what Duterte was doing was wrong. But if you're in the Philippines, we will more we will understand it more because we know the situation. The situation is really bad. It's just like it's almost like no choice, and then let me see here. Oh, I want to show you this. The lead prosecutor. Wow, this is top guy. His name is what is his name? Karim Khan. Mr. Karim Khan is let me see. Let me pull the background. I did some background on Karim. The lead prosecutor is Ahmadiyya Muslim. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Khan is a life member of the Human Rights Institute, International Bar Association, and a founding director of the Peace and Justice Initiative, a Hague-based NGO. focus on effective implementation of the Rome Statute. So I'm back. So I was saying, I was talking about the prosecutor. He's kind of has a tie with the NGO. Here we don't trust the NGO here in the U.S. Because it's almost we consider like a woke agenda, very liberal. So they do so many things, over here. Maraming ginagawang medyo kalokohan, So, all right, so that's the prosecutor, and then the three judges. I know one is from Romania. The one in the picture in my thumbnail, I think maybe she's sitting in the middle. So I assume she's maybe the lead judges. One is from Romania, and then Romania. We have the last time we have controversial because they cancel like a presidential election, so they still have not resumed it. So that's kind of controversial because I think the far right seems like to be winning, and all of a sudden they cancel it. So that's a little bit trouble. And then the other judges are, one is from Africa, and then the other one's from Mexico. And Mexico, we also know there's a lot of corruption and a lot of drug dealing, so it's very controversial. I don't know, it just seems like it's going to be. And then I was, it's hard to trust. It's hard. What I'm trying to say, it's hard to trust the ICC. And I was just trying to Google it. See, can you sue the ICC if you're not happy, with the way treatment or something like that? There's no way you can sue them, because there's no state, there's no country to sue. So you cannot just sue the ICC. It's almost like once they brought you there, you are at their mercy, So I don't know. I just don't like the don't like the system. We like to be free. We like to be fair, but seems like it's not. I don't. It just seems like it's not going to be fair. That's no wonder, a big country like a U.S., they are not member of the ICC. U.S., Russia, China, they are not member of the ICC. And then I remember they have issued an arrest also for Putin, and also Netanyahu. Netanyahu is Prime Minister of Israel. See, they still, until now, I think that's already like 2 years, a year or 2 years. They have not, been successful because, they are high profile, and then they both still in power. I don't know, maybe basically they just go after if you're not in the power anymore, something like that. Kind of fishy, And then that's why those big countries, they don't recognize the ICC court. They want to be, they want to be, if there's need to be prosecuted, they want to be the one prosecute their own citizen. Why would they have to have an international body to prosecute your own citizen? That's what I'm saying on my other video. This is a Filipino things. Let the Filipino handle themselves. Not just to give it to the ICC. Because if you do that, it shows your weakness. You show you don't trust your own justice system, right? I'm just saying, it shows your weakness. So I think the proper way is to do it. In the Philippines, if you have Somebody want to complain? Yeah, file a complaint. That's what Duterte was saying. If he's been saying for a long time. If somebody's want to complain about the EJK, or you know, they can come forward and file the charges, and he's willing to answer it. Uh, for me, I want to show you this one right here. What is this one? I'm trying to show you. This is the what's going on. This somebody post this. He said, "Your concern is human rights. Mine is human lives." That's what Duterte said. Mine is human lives. And then he said, "Please proceed with your hypocrisy, ICC. Your true color are showing." I think this is a message from Duterte. See, this is what it's showing. Elderly woman rape, killed in Pampanga. And then here's another, this like a 8 article here. 6-year-old girl sexually assaulted by minors. Missing 5-year-old girl found dead, raped in Bukidnon. And then this one is 4-year-old raped by relative in Manila. Another one said teenager stabbed to death in an alleged attempted rape in Misamis Oriental. Misamis Oriental. This one is a drug pusher grandpa raped minor stepdaughter in Lapu-Lapu City. 15-year-old raped by neighbor in Cebu City. And then this one, 6-year-old girl raped by a 13-year-old boy in Iloilo. This is what Duterte, been dealing with all this addict, as he called them. He said, once you get into the drugs, you just have no control of yourself. You become somebody. You become like a monster, and all you do just to hurt people or to rape the young people. So this is he's fighting against this addict, this drugs. So I don't know. That's why he called it war on drugs. And then, of course, if you're not from the Philippines, you have not lived in the Philippines, you cannot understand the situation. One time, he was called in to I remember he was called into just not too long ago. He was testifying in front of the House, and then somebody was saying that you should, why are people, selling drugs? Because they don't have a job. You as a leader, as a president, you should provide the job for them so they don't go into selling drugs. And Duterte was very upfront, very honest. He said, that's a problem. I don't have the job for everybody because there's so many people, too many people, and he doesn't have the, he doesn't have that the manpower or the to able to give everybody a job. That's you just say being very honest. And then also at the same time, he has mentioned it that he doesn't have the fund to to build more like a rehab center for the addict because there's so many. I think at one time he was talking about like a 2 or 3 million addict already in the Philippines. It's already very bad, very hopeless. The situation was very hopeless. And then that's why, you just tell people, hey, you stop. If you don't stop, then we'll shoot you, which is not, it's not very nice, to hear. But he was just being Duterte. He was just being very honest. It's almost like Trump. Trump is also like that. Sometimes you wish they can say it in a much, more manner or more, more etiquette way. But hey, this, the people voted them, for who they are. They are just being honest. I would for me, I would rather, somebody being very frank than somebody, like be nice to you and then stab you in the back, something like that. So people voted Duterte for being who he is, and he said, he's going to clean, the drugs, and he did. I have seen it myself. I went back last year and I talked to many local Filipino. I talked to many like Grab driver. They told me that it was Duterte clean up, the, the Philippines from the addict, because before they have so many problems, and it was a lot peaceful, a lot of peaceful. Just like I was saying back in the days during Marcos year, and then he has to declare martial law. Some people were complaining too, but I don't. I feel much safer because at that time we were having so many drugs, so many. The students were rioting. They were influenced by the communists. At that time it was in the 70s. Was communism was expanding, so Marcos have no choice. He has to, for me, he has no choice but to declare the martial law. And then yeah, it was we love it because it was very peaceful. People were so scared. All all the chaos stopped. Nobody dare to like protest, to to rally. There's those are banned. You're not allowed to do that, so you feel much safer. Anyway, so that's the thing. So what I'm saying is, it seems like a pattern, like in the Philippines. Okay, you're in power, and then after somebody took over, and then the former will be prosecuted. I mean, we have seen it. One is Marcos, right? Is he got kicked out with the people power, and then next? I think who's next? Um and then Aquino took over. But she was so nice. They have to go through I don't know how many times like coup d'etat. It's like almost every month there's a coup d'etat in the Philippines against Cory Aquino. Uh, and then after that, who else? I think it was Fidel Ramos. It was much calmer, but I was not in the Philippines anymore, so I'm just reading it from from the news. And then after that, also I remember Joseph Estrada. He was impeached, right, because of corruption. So it was so embarrassing, when you have your leader, and then these things happen. And then I think Macapagal Arroyo was also, I don't know, was she impeached or something? She's also got into some kind of problem. And now this, it is just like it's not good for the Filipino. I mean, it's not good for the Philippines. The world is looking at this and then seeing this former. I mean, he was arrested for charges for the what do you call that, against humanity. I forgot the word. So anyway, nalimutan ko yung ano bang tawag doon, against humanity. Crime. Ay, when you get old, pag tumatanda, nalilimutan ko mga word. Crime against humanity. Oh, gee. So, ano ba sabihin ko? Yeah, yun nga, nakakahiya, no? Nakakahiya. And then, hindi maganda sa bansa natin. Pilipinas, I'm talking about. Sometimes, I'm talking like Philippine, my country. Of course, I was born in the Philippines, but, I migrate now sa US. Ano na ako, US citizen na ako. So, US na ang ano ko. So, I'm gonna say that my old home and then my new home, right? Ganun na lang. Okay, so yeah, kasi medyo naintindihan ko ang situation. I feel sad for Duterte kasi parang pinakiinitan, and hindi naman for me nalinis niya ang mga crime, and then at saka very 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 honest, hindi siya corrupt. Yeah, actually he hates the corruption. He cleaned the corruption. Pero siyempre meron pa rin corrupt, pero hindi niya ma-oversee lahat, kasi doon naman sa atin mahirap eh. Ang hirap puro yung kung yun ang let's say tayo, medyo wala tayong tiwala sa pulis kasi yung pulis puro laging tumatanggap ng ng lagay o kaya gano'n, suhol, But kung isipin mo naman, kung ang sweldo mo kulang na kulang, paano naman, 'di ba? Oh, kaya tapos medyo gipit ka. Oh, tapos tatlo-tatlo pa asawa mo. Oh, paano 'yan? Oh. So, tapos may nag-offer sa'yo, o sige, boss, tayo, deal na lang tayo dito, easy money, siyempre, matetempted ka, So, kung ka, talagang, mahirap pang, to resist the temptation ng bribery, sa atin. Kaya nga, yung ginawa ni Duterte, niya, dinoble ang alam ko kasi dati I always follow the what's going on in the Philippines. I will be watching the Senate hearing. I love to watch the Senate hearing. So I know all this what's going on in the Philippines. Ngayon medyo busy ako kasi ako ngayon naka-concentrate ako dito kay Trump naman sa US. Kasi siya naman inaapi. Doon lagi ako nakapokus kay Duterte to see anong nangyayari, ayun na nga. Tapos ngayon, parang siya naman pinoprosecute ngayon, 'di ba? Ginigiit, and then pati si Sara Duterte nagigiit kasi daw sa yung funding na nakatago na ba yung tawag na funding, something like parang secret funding, may tawag doon eh. I just can't remember the exact word, yung funding. Ako hindi ako naniniwala kasi yung hawak ng tatay, it's so clean, tapos ngayon mako-corrupt, ba tawag doon, to steal. I don't think so. No. Lang, para sa akin, I think it's politics. So, ginigiit siya, and then, again, nakita natin yung famous video niya, which I think she's wrong on that one. I've said it on my other video, that kahit anong galit mo, hindi mo pwede sabihin mga sinabi niya. Medyo mali siya doon. Pero naintindihan ko rin dahil sa we are very emotional people, Asian tayo Pilipino, very emotion tayo Sometimes tayo na nadudulas, 'di ba? Sa natin, sa galit, nadudulas. So, lang siya, human being, pero regardless, mali pa rin. Mali pa rin ang sinabi niya. Kaya siguro nakasama talaga nasira ang relasyon ng both camp, So sira na. So anyway, going back to talaga I feel bad for kay President Duterte. Kasi matanda na, 79 years old, tapos gaganunin na lang, hindi pa inano sa due process. Yan ang sabi ni Abalyalde. O yan, galit na galit si Abalyalde. Sabi niya, bastos in a way na hindi siya na accord ng due process niya. Porsan nakita naman natin paano niya tiranto. Halos sabihin niya na kung hindi ka tatayo diyan, kakalat ka rin kita. Ayun, nagagalit si Abalyalde, dating police chief yan. Tapos nga ngayon, sinasabi nila pati si tatargetin na nila mga may arrest warrant na raw kay Bato de la Rosa. Tapos sabi ni De Lima, si Abalyade din daw dapat isama. Wala nang katapusan yan lahat ng kung yan ang magiging parang kung baka sa parang ganti-ganti ba? Hindi maganda yun. If you're in the government, hindi maganda pagka ganon At anong mangyayari kung natapos na ang terms ni BBM? Siya naman kakalat ka rin, 'di ba? Mali naman 'yun, So dapat maging professional, That's why you guys in the Philippines, mga kabayan, you need to vote, kaya botohin naman yun tamang tao. Wag naman yung gano'n na kung minsan nakakatuwa na ako minsan tinatawanan ko, sinasabi ko sa mga kaibigan ko here. Sabi ko, ayan sa atin sa Pilipinas, whoever in power, doon sila. Lahat pupunta doon. Saan ka nakakita ng ganyan? Dito, if you are kung Democrat ka, you stay Democrat. Kung Republican ka. Hindi yun naging presidente ng Republican, lahat ng Democrat na lilipat na sa Republican. Ganun dun sa atin, di ba? Minsan hindi naman ang sinasabi naman doon sa atin hindi sila totally nag-change ng party, pero friends sila ng administrative ba, something like that ba. May hindi ko na matandaan ano bang tawag doon, yung parang ganon. Kakampi kami sa administrative. This is the same thing, di ba? Dapat kung kayo opposition, stay with your group, kahit na ang dami-dami kasi nating partido, di ba? I don't know how many. Ang dami. It's hard to keep track. Dati na doon pa sa Pilipinas, ilan lang. KBL, of course, alam ko yan, KBL, di ba? Tapos, ano ba yung opposition noon? Nationalist Party yata noon Liberal Party, alam ko may Liberal Party tayo, Nationalist Party, kasi si Marcos, nationalist yan Tapos, pinalitan niya, naging KBL, Kilusan ng Bagong Lipunan. Nationalist, tapos naging, pinalitan yata, naging KBL. Tapos yun, kalaban ang Liberal Party, pero naging iba yata, naging laban yata ang tawag doon yung party doon laban. Diba? Nag-EL pa sila. Si Cory, tanda ko pa. Naka-yelong mga yellow, kulay na yellow. L. Tapos si Lenny naman, pink naman siya. Ang ganda rin naman, Anyway, so yan po, pagdasal na lang natin na hindi pa magandang pakiramdam, mukhang hindi maganda pakiramdam ni President Digong, seems like ewan ko kung nabobore siya o kaya na inaantok kasi walang ding tulog yan Mahirap yun yun different time zone or something like that. Yeah. So let's see what happened. Sinasuggest nga ni Secretary Medadilla na dapat i-postpone, hindi pa sila nag-usap. Ano ba klase yan? Yung korte ng ICC, what's going on? ICC kayo. Pinapaano nyo yun, it's almost you put that your victim, ang tawag ko doon victim, pina-isolate nyo na walang bisita, walang contact, and then the next day ihaharap na lang sa court. Ayun, pero sinabi naman nung judge, sabi na ano lang naman to, parang introduction lang daw. Kasi na-complain si binanatan ni Secretary Medadilla. Sabi niya, hindi ko man lang nakausap yung client ko. Kasi hindi niya sinasabi kung nasaan siya. Nung isang video, pinanood ko, hinahanap niya, looking for, hindi niya makita si Duterte. Ano ba, that's why they call it kidnapping, and then, tapos isolate nyo. It's almost, think about it, almost an 80-year-old man, and you treat him that way. And then, yan nasasabihin nyo, justice? You want a justice? You treat an 80-year-old, almost an 80-year-old man like that? Isolation, tapos walang time to consult with a lawyer. Haharap na lang sa korte, tatlo pa kayo na judge, tapos yung prosecutor, ang dami rin nila. So I don't know, this seems like I hope na, pero sabi naman ng China, monitor. I'm sure, maksasalita din si Trump. I'm sure yan si Trump gonna chime in, hindi rin magugustuhan ni Trump yan. Kasi si Trump against drugs din yan . We all have the same problem here. Malaking problema namin dito here in the US against the drugs. So parang mapifeel din niya, and then mapifeel din ni Trump na yung lawfare ginagawa kay Duterte. So hopefully we hear something from President Trump about the situation in the Philippines. Kasi they are, of course, US and Philippine, diba? Chokwaran, diba? May nagsasabi, daw, anti-American daw si Duterte. I don't think so. Let's just say that mas pro-China si Duterte. Kasi nga, sabi niya, narinig ko yan sabi niya, yun wala daw masyadong, kasi medyo unfair din ng just to be unfair din ng trato ng US sa Philippines, kasi naon na time pa ni Cory, kaya tinanggal yun yun US base kasi sabi niya ang laki-laki ng airbase dito sa Pilipinas, tapos saka pa may Subic pa, di ba? Dalawang military base sa Philippines. Tapos magkano lang binabayad ng US sa Philippines. And then sa Singapore, which is meron din military base ang US, ang liit-liit lang, napaka nalimutan ko na kung makano. Pero let's just say like in Singapore they paying us Singapore like 200 million a year. Tapos sa Pilipinas, ang laki-laki dalawang base, tapos sabihin natin 25 million lang. Malaking kasi naalala ko yun malaking difference Kaya yung time ni Cory, sabi niya ayaw na nila. At saka yung mga mga nagsusul-sul, tanggalin mga base. Na lang tayo, tayo na lang na mag-develop. Awan ko, hindi ko alam, wala na ako sa Pilipinas so I don't know. Nakabuti ba na walang US base or nakasama? Comment below mga kabayan. Let me know what's going on. So yan ang naalala ko. Pero again, going back, I don't think Duterte is anti-American. I think he's only just more pro-China. And then sinabi naman niya, he get along with Trump, ang ayaw lang niya kay Obama. Kasi ni-lecture daw ni Obama si Duterte ng ng human rights. Sabi pa nga niya kay Obama ano daw SOB, something like that, you know. So anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Let's see, hopefully pray na lang tayo, magpagdasal natin na sana maging be healthy si kasi hindi raw magandang kalagayan ang health ni ni Duterte, no. Pray na lang tayo for peaceful, sana walang kayo, if you're Duterte man, kaya mag-protest. Kung gusto niyo mag-protest kayo peaceful. Walang wag lang kayo do something crazy, you know. And then if you are BBM supporter, ayun, pray lang kayo na sana maging tahimik naman ang Pilipinas. Ang intindihin sana natin, dapat government intindihan natin yung kabuhayan ng mamamayan, Ang bigas 60 pesos na, ang balita ko 60 pesos a kilo. Nako, ang mahal-mahal. Okay, so thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye now.